Hello everybody, Ms. Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the German Empire. In the last episode, we were trying to design a new battleship to be like the main battleship of our navy for the time being, but I was not impressed with the guns we had available, which were 280mm or 28cm, which is about 11 inches. Felt that wasn't something I wanted to put on my battleships, so I researched some bigger guns. We now have 380mm, which I think is 15 inches, which is much more appropriate, I think, for a modern battleship. But we didn't have good fire direction technology, so we are currently working on, some fire control systems. Because it doesn't matter how good your guns are, if they can't hit anything, they're not useful. So, that's what we're going to work on here. Now, as far as the war goes, the Italians are losing in Africa, which, that is what it is. And I think Italy and Britain are the only ones kind of left here. There is a Soviet incursion in Bulgaria at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, we're going to be moving on here, and I think we're going to be looking to our own expansion here soon. We need to get this out to what? 50% world tension. To be able to justify war goals. I don't think any focuses actually give me any war goals. So, we might want to work on expanding our dockyard facilities once we're starting to try to build these battleships. But yeah, I think we're just going to have to kind of justify our own wars. So then go ahead and unpause it. Let's get it moving. Let's see. Ground support integration. Let's grab that. It looks like Romania gave a bunch of territory to Austria-Hungary. Alright then. I'm definitely thinking we're going to try and form a faction here with Austria-Hungary. Because I need some allies if we're going to start working on taking out the fascists and the communists. And potentially the democracies as well. So, and establishing a, pan-European empire. No, we are not listening to your protests. We will put our attachés wherever we darn well pleased. Alright, we just need 2% more world tension. Which I need 50% world tension to be able to declare any, justify any wars. Which is somewhat annoying. Hopefully, we get some kind of war going here. Well, it looks like the Bulgarians and Romanians are throwing the Soviets back. "6 days for my basic fire control system." Then I think we're going to design these battleships and start getting them built. Alright, what do we want? What do I need? Tanks? Could always use some tanks. Getting our anti-aircraft defense is built. Alright. I'm going to start working on our atomic research. It's going to take over a year. Alright, so our new ships. No. I want to create a variant. For our Bismarck class. I'm gonna remove everything I can, and then we'll decide what we're gonna put in each slot. We'll go with our best engines. Let's see, we want battleship armor. 320mm belt, 120mm deck. Armor 31, armor 25. Max speed. Current max speed is 38.8 knots. We could get up to 42.3 knots, which is pretty crazy for a battleship, but we don't have any armaments on these things at the moment. Let's go with battleship armor. We have like one turret. Okay. Front 1. Heavy battery. Battery 3. We want a rear heavy battery, right? Do I want a second rear heavy battery? Mid 3 custom. Secondaries. Yeah, one's some heavy batteries. We're gonna need some anti-aircraft guns. We're obviously gonna need fire control. We don't have anything that can go there because we don't have radar yet. Secondary batteries. Let's get some secondary batteries. And do I want aircraft facilities? Anti-air guns? .1 knots. We're doing 26.7 right now. Secondary batteries don't really slow us down too much. What about anti-aircraft guns? Anti-aircraft guns? That's not bad. I would have liked to have had radar on here, but we'll take it. Let's get the big Bismarck and the Tirpitz under construction. And any new shipyards are going to go into those ships. In fact, let's go ahead and get... Let's get them going a little bit. But we're definitely going to need more shipyards. I think we're probably going to need to build some. And prioritize those shipyards over the anti-aircraft guns for now. Ireland has joined the Allies. The British Empire has declared war on Ireland. Interesting. And there's our 41% world tension. And that means we can create a faction that we are going to call the Central Powers. Alright. We now have an ally. Alright, so focus on the true enemy is done. So let's go ahead and expand dockyard facilities. That'll get us 4 more dockyards. Alright, that just finished training. Light self-propelled artillery, light tank destroyer, motorized. We're short on all that stuff. Okay, so these guys are all going to need to be expanded a little bit. Ireland has capitulated. Well, that was quick. %46 world tension. 4 more percent, and I begin justification of war on Poland. And then I'm going to take Poland and the Baltic states.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit.
Alright, their primary goal will be to link up with East Prussia.
Ihre Befehle.
My tanks.
Angetreten. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
We have some free factories. Let's get them on what? Let's get them on motorized.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Because we are still short mediums. 373 days till that's taken care of. Trotsky survives assassination attempt. After a violent struggle in his Mexico City home earlier today, Leon Trotsky killed a would-be assassin with the ice axe the man tried to attack him with. The killer has been identified as a Spanish national believed to have been in the employ of the NKVD. Trotsky was once the top lieutenant and heir presumptive of Vladimir Lenin, but after a failed power struggle, he was forced into exile from the Soviet Union by Joseph Stalin. Speaking to the press, Trotsky denounced the attempt on his life as yet another cowardly plot hatched by Stalin to silence his critics. Interesting. Alright. It would seem that there's a bit of a... well, the Romanians have broken into the Soviet Union slightly. And they're pushing pretty much all their troops to that front. Which would make sense. Alright, we got the Henschel HS-129, the Duck. Because it looks like a duck. If you've played any War Thunder, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, I guess I am going down this line. So, like, what is the difference between this and this? Air defense 12, air defense 14. Agilities are the same. This has better naval targeting. But, like, no naval attack. This actually has naval attack? That's interesting. And these can do... so these are fighter bombers. So these are multi-role aircraft. Interesting, because they can actually do naval striking. Huh. Well, that's something. Slightly less air attack. So these are more just dedicated air superiority fighters, whereas these have some multi-role capability. Huh. Interesting. Now, I don't know how the game would actually treat those. Decimetric radar. I guess we'll go down the multi-role route. Alright, let's get the improved decimetric radar. And... excavation 3. So, can my fighters, like my Messerschmitts, can they be given... they can be given ground attack missions. Oh. Well, that is very interesting. Actually, I probably will want to get... two more of our battleships built. Let's see. Continue to get motorized produced, and we want to switch over to our new fighters. And let's go ahead and grab a carrier-based version of those fighters. Am I actually making any carrier-based aircraft? That... Yes, I am. Okay. Let's see. Heavy fighter reliability, tactical bomber. I think I want something that increases our... We'll go with Messerschmitt. Yeah. 45% world tension. Alright, rebuild the High Seas Fleet, which adds 2 more dockyards. And I believe that is the path I want to go. Rebuild the High Seas Fleet. I'm going to need some more chromium. Alright, let's go buy some more from Turkey. What are you doing? Some motorized research, it looks like. What's our stockpile of mechanized? 106. Trying to figure out how Italy would get troops over here. I'm not sure they can. Key point bombing. I'm going to keep going as long as I have 100% bonuses on those. Computing machine, finally done. Let's go with decryption. .44% world tension. It's not going in the direction that I want. Oh, excuse me. The Romanians are making headway. Not a lot, but they're making some. There's gotta be something that I can do that will give me easier war goals. There's gotta be something I can do that will give me easier war goals. Let's see, base for support. Pinions down. More dockyards. I'll take the dockyards. Rekindle Imperial sentiment. Assassinate Mussolini. I think this is the route we need, right here. This is what we need. Alright. I have a plan. More military factories. Get them done. Nope, I'm not removing my attaches. Though I probably would want to remove my attaches. We need new naval bombers. I need better infantry equipment. We need to start making our new naval fighters. Our carrier-based fighters. Speaking of our carriers, 21st of January 1941 is when they are going to be complete. They're almost there. Oh, France joined the Allies. Italy declared war on France. Well, that was a bad idea. I may not need to assassinate Mussolini because I don't know if he's going to be in power for very much longer. Look at all those French divisions. %49. Really? Alright, rebuild the High Seas Fleet. That's done. Alright, we're gonna need some chromium. More chromium. Our place in the sun. Do it. The Hindenburg is under construction. Once these 2 carriers are done, then that'll really push things through. We're gonna need a new carrier design soon. Alright, but we are at the end of the episode here. So, we are gonna proceed through here. And, yeah, we're gonna go this route, I think. And yeah, see what we can get done. Maybe we can actually get some war started here. If we can get that world tension just a little bit higher. Alright, but for now, we'll end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.